So I'm in Birmingham, all kicking off.
He's a coward. He's an absolute coward. Yo, when you go there to the Jewish, okay? You don't want to see black people stand strong. You're a bunch of cowards.
Don't know what's going on here.
Give it to me again. Give me Proverbs 9.
Something's kicking off in Birmingham. Not too sure what it is.
Give me John 3:14. Real quick. Say John 3:14. And as Moses lifted up his serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Even as Moses lifted up the serpent, the Son of Man must be lifted up. And the Son of Man is a black man named Jesus Christ. And you don't care about black people. That's why you attack us. Palestine is being bombed by the Israeli man. And you are attacking him. You want to attack us, Ariana, back up there. You want to attack us. You are native Indian foe. You hate black people. Read. That whosoever believeth should not men love darkness. This is the problem. That what? And men love darkness. And this is the condemnation. This is the whole problem. You know Benjamin's stuff. What a condemnation. What a damnation. Read again. And this is the condemnation. This is the whole problem here. That light is coming.
You've got chairs in their hands. I don't know if that's for some kind of protection.
That light has come into the world. We are the light in this dark world.
I literally just stumbled across this. I don't have a clue what's going on.
Us to rebuild their country and not you. Huh? Why did England go get us to fight in the wars and not you? Because we are the light of the world. And men love darkness. But you love darkness. And men love darkness. But you simple ones, you love darkness. That's why you tell us shut the F up. You don't care about black people's rights. You racist and you're selfish. You only care about yours. Because when Trident murdered Mark Duggan, you Palestinians were nowhere to be found. When them cops in London murdered Rashawn Charles, you was nowhere to be found. When there was deporting the Windrush, you was silent.
Quick question, bro. I've been listening to a little bit. Just a quick question: Are we not all God's children, regardless of colour or?
God created everything in the earth, but He chooses one set of people to rule the earth. And those one set of people go into captivity because they disrespect His rules. So we are the people who disrespect God's rules, and we go into captivity to serve all nations. Now all nations is going to have to serve us, and we are trying to gather our people. What is going on in Jerusalem got nothing to do with us. God is bringing the judgment to clear Jerusalem. So we don't care if the Palestinians is there, or that's their business. We don't care about the Jewish because we are the Jews. ISH is a suffix. If you're going to the dictionary.
Cheers, anyway, thanks for your time.
Nowhere. Because you love evil. Read again from the top. Verse 10, chapter 3, verse 19. And this is condemnation, that light is coming to the world. And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Because their deeds were evil.
So one of the guys with the chairs told him to stop speaking to me.
Black people dropping bombs on.
So I'm just going to come over here quickly so that you can hear me, and then we'll go back there. So it looks like things have been kicking off there, or they've just kicked off as I turned up. Can't hear a word I'm saying near there, so I've stepped away a minute. I don't agree with what these guys are up there doing now. They're there basically calling everyone that's gathering around terrorists, which I think you're just looking for trouble. But these guys are... Do you know who these guys are claiming to be? No? Israelites or something like that, yeah?
But they don't support the Israeli thing.
Oh, okay. All confuses me, man.
They are supporting maybe, that's why it's like that.
So yeah, I think. But then
But they are calling them racist in return. I don't know.
it's just gonna anger people, innit? It's gonna wind people up. Cheers though, mate, cheers. So yeah, it looks like the Israelites, I don't even know people, this way I am uneducated and I haven't got a clue. But it's all kicking off. They're chucking drinks at them, they're flicking fags at them. We've got police turning up here. So we've got police turning up here now, I think to try and gain some kind of peace and order. Although good luck to them. Yeah, I'll film it on him, bro. Just want to make sure that they actually follow through with your complaint, bro.
Guys, just be really mindful. You're talking about the kind of stuff. This person's filming. You'll probably put it on social media. What is private?
How do you know I'm going to put it on social media? Why are you lying to these people? I'm in a public place, bro. I'm in a public place. Sorry, but I'm in a public place. It's for you to create your own privacy in a public place. Hey bro, why you been kicking off with them?
Huh?
Why you been kicking off with them?
Because I don't know what they're saying about Jesus Christ.
What are they saying?
That Jesus Christ was sent by Satan. That Jesus Christ is a black man, but he is not. When I look at the image of Jesus Christ, I see a white man, and I always will see a white man.
But who says that he weren't black? He could have been, right? He might not necessarily have been white. I mean, he was born in Jerusalem, right? Which, if you look at that part of the world, they're not really white people, are they?
What kind of Lord would want this anyway?
Pardon?
What kind of Lord would want this anyway? I'm praying to Lord Jesus Christ that this stops. This needs to stop.
Are you religious?
I'm Baptist.
Oh yeah.
I got baptised when I was 1 year old.
Right.
Tried to convert me to Allah. I chose not to.
All right. Okay, not interested, no?
No, I'm Baptist. But
Did it all kick off? What actually happened here? Did it
they
kick
tried
off?
hitting me.
Did they?
Tried punching me in the face.
What, the guys on the
Lord
stage?
Jesus Christ, we don't let them hit me. And I dodged every single one of their hits. I don't know how, because I'm not good at I don't fight. But I dodged every single hit.
Crazy. That must have been just before I turned up. There's a lot of police present now, right? Excuse me, am I right in thinking that it's not really much you can do as their only expressed freedom of expression? Am I right in thinking?
I haven't really heard what they're saying yet, so but I'm assuming they're here to protest and they have the right to protest.
They have the right. So from what I've heard so far, these guys are claiming people are racist while being racist themselves. Great logic. I mean, am I right in saying so? Yeah? They're claiming we're all racist while being racist. Okay, I understand. But sorry, my love.
Well, do what you do, Arab. Do what
How?
you do. You oppress people that you think you can fight back.
From what I understand of Christianity, are we not all God's children, regardless of what colour? But I heard these gentlemen today say that the only people that are the chosen ones of God are black people, Indians and Spanish. We're all. And I think that where we are in society now, I can't believe in 2023 we're still all arguing between ourselves about who's right and who's wrong. It's crazy,
You
right?
are that prophets, man. And we're standing before God of the earth. And the Bible said, when the prophets spoke, the demons got mad. Why would you be mad at me for reading out the Bible? You done came over here and kicked down our if any man will hurt them. And if any man will what? And if any man will hurt them. Let me show you why you're such a hypocrite. Islam came 600 years after the Bible. You always talk about the first 5 books of Musa. The first 5 books of Musa. We read it. You're racist. You're a bunch of racist people. You're absolutely racist. Because we're scared and you
telling him how they're actually now sucking up to the white copper.
If you think it's bad in Gaza tonight, if you think it's bad now, just wait until Jesus Christ returns. Please. I will take power unto my 2 witnesses. I will what? I will take power unto my 2 witnesses. And you want to learn that God
with them turning and chanting that they hope that bombs get dropped on Gaza tonight, would that not be deemed as a hate crime or not? Or is that just down to freedom of expression?
Some of you, your grandparents, and you don't know you still the prophets of God.
How far away from a civil war in this country do you think we are? It's going that way, right?
I don't know, but at the moment I'm just recording everything, gathering it as evidence, same as you are.
And criminals, you ain't gonna move us off no plan, man. I'm gonna talk to you until I drop. You ain't gonna move nobody off no plan. Read. But if any man tries to hurt them, fire, sin, unto the man, and the devil, enemies, and fire will proceed, and fire our enemies. Fire. You mad because the bombs over Gaza? When Christ come back, you're going into slavery. When Christ come back, you're going to be trained. That's true and right. When Christ come back, I dare you to say anything about black people. You're going to lose your head. You're going to lose it. Read. Psalm 23 and verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. We live for this, man. We live for this. You think we're a bunch of Christians who pack up and leave? You think we're Christian? We ain't Christian.
He's asking the copper for them to be moved back. Obviously, they're not allowed to do that with it being a public place.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Of mine enemies. Of what? Mine enemies. You all enemies of God. You're all enemies of David. You're all enemies of Christ. You're enemies of the prophets. Real again. Don't forget before me in the presence of my enemy. In the what? In the presence of my enemy. Because you are enemies, man. And let me tell you something. After black people done made your religion popular, without Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali, black people while you over here fighting me, and I don't got no bombs. Bombs are falling right now in Gaza, and I ain't bombing it. While you fighting me, the white man is bombing the West Bank, and I don't got no bombs. You don't even care about your own people. You're a bunch of hypocrites. Yeah, you know what making you mad? Yeah, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. You're scared. You're a coward. You're a coward. The white man bombing your country. He's bombing your country. But you want to fight us? God don't put you all to death. God don't put you all to death. I guarantee it. When you go home, you're going to plan funerals. God don't bring plagues for a lot of you. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. That's why God got to put you to death. Breathe. God, to show unto his servant John things which will surely come to pass. Verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks,
represent the Zionist Jews. You understand what I mean? I'm for the Palestinian cause, but these don't represent it. Them coming out, oh, we are Israelite, it's very insensitive, but there's no reason for the two groups to be clashing, you understand?
I agree.
Because they represent different people.
I agree.
These are talking about, they're not talking about the Jews, you know what about? They shouldn't have come out with the Israelis, maybe they should have come out with Hebrew. It's silly, do you understand?
Do you not think it's silly? Sorry.
Yeah, because they are representing.
Do you not think it's silly that this day and age anyway, we're still all arguing over who's right, who's wrong? Don't we? If you look around, right, we live in a multicultural.
So when you go home, you're going to bury your loved ones. Breathe.
So what he's saying is, these people here don't represent the Israelis that are in conflict with Palestine.
Just leave him in front.
They're talking about the Palestinians. You don't represent the Zionists, so there's no need for you to do.
So why are you telling us that?
I'm just saying, make it clear that you're not for the Israeli, the Zionists.
Well, listen, hold on. Beyond that, all we out here doing.
So this gentleman here is saying that what they should be doing is they should be making clear that they don't represent the Zionists in Israel and that these are a complete different group of individuals.
But when brother, they're saying Israel, and Israel right now is oppressing them.
Israelites.
I know, but they don't understand that.
It's my fault if they're ignorant.
Make it clear.
No, tell them that.
No, there's no need.
I'm begging no heathen. And I'm begging no criminal.
There's no need for class.
You know where the Jewish man lives. You know where his businesses is. Why are you bothering me? Because you're racist. You're racist. Hey, let me ask you something. Yo, you heard about Mark Duggan?
Sorry?
Have you heard about Mark Duggan? Mark Duggan was a young brother who was killed by police, unarmed. Where were they? Where were they? Rashawn Charles was murdered in London when police put his hands down his throat. Where were they?
Brother.
Trying to get them to listen to him. I don't think they're going to do such a thing. And regardless of what people have thought about my past videos, I don't support any of this. This should not be going on in our country regardless. At what point does this become a breach of the peace? At what point would something like this become a breach of the peace?
It's a very fine line, and that's the point. In that, so there's supporters and there's those opposing within the crowd itself.
Yeah.
So I've got to try to tread a very thin line as to who I try and stop it for and who I try and allow it to continue for.
Right, okay.
What is free speech and what isn't. So I've been told that there's a few things that they're saying which is causing a little bit of hatred.
So, for instance,
Go on.
because I'm not here for either group,
Okay.
but I've heard things come from them on the mic about they're going to be happy tonight when bombs are dropped on Gaza.
Okay.
Could that not be seen as an incite of violence or hate towards a group of people?
Yes, it could.
It could, right?
So the problem that we've got at the moment is that, like I said, there's two obviously opposing views, and there's things. And whilst happening, I don't side. I'm impartial.
Yeah.
There's been said things from the crowd as well, which I've had to side. You know, things I can't hear them saying, even though they've got a mic. It's difficult to hear them. I've been stood next to people who have said things. And I've gone, well, right now, you know, we can't. Like you say, is it inciting violence?
Yeah.
The difficulty I've got is if I go up there and start. Let's say I took the view that the ones on the stage were the main instigators for said violence. If I start trying to grab those away, as I pull them away, I've got this crowd of people. If they decide right now is a great time to start kicking people's head in, there isn't enough of us here currently to be able to, especially with the way that we're trained, to be able to, in my opinion, dispel this crowd.
So at the moment, your job would just be really more just to kind of observe the situation
100%, yeah.
until it gets to a point where you feel you need to intervene.
100%. I think if there was a point where we are looking at this being thrown, or projectiles or anything like that, of course that's a different situation. There's innocent members of the public, both sides. Everyone's innocent until proven, you know, I'm not saying anyone's done anything wrong. But at the moment someone's going to come to actual bodily harm, that's the point where I'm going to start to pull people away. Obviously I'm looking to save life and limb, and I don't want people to be injured in the process. Like I said, the difficulty I've got is that if I go and grab them, that gives people here a prime opportunity to be able to start piling in.
No, I understand.
If I start telling all these to disperse, then whose does it look like side I'm taking? Do you see what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, yeah.
So, like you said, rightly, I think the point at the moment is to observe, is to understand what it is that we're saying. If something crosses the line, and everyone's opinion of what crosses the line will differ, granted.
So I'm right in thinking you're here to make sure nothing escalates any further.
100%.
But you're here also not to escalate anything yourselves if you don't need to.
100%. I think if someone was to go this, that, the other, and I, you know, right, that's it, you're done, well, I'm going to annoy these. If it's likewise, if it's up them and there, if I grab one of them, I'm going to annoy them. And that's going to bring everything up a level, and then, in my opinion, that would potentially incite more violence.
I understand,
you know what I mean? By us going hands-on. So the point is, we observe, we're understanding that if people are committing offences, they don't just get away with it, we just ignore it. If there's people that are saying or making remarks that can be, you know, considered public order or anything, that's all noted, we're taking details. There's cameras galore around the city centre, of course, as well.
Yeah.
So if somebody's pointed out, right, this person said this, you know, they need to be spoken to, we need to obtain their details, a camera will go on and we will ensure that they don't leave this. If they want to pull themselves away from it prior to this concluding, and there's a lobby that's free, we'll go over and grab them there and then.
Sorry, one last question.
Go on, of course.
I imagine that in a situation like this, every one of you's probably got your body camera on for evidence purposes,
Of course,
Lovely.
All this is being recorded, so like I say, I'm really trying to make a point of it. It's a very difficult position we sit in because of course we have to be impartial, but I don't want people to be offended. So if somebody's coming to me and going, what they've just said is causing me, you know, harassment, alarm, distress, or they're inciting violence like you're saying, then we have to make a decision.
No problem.
The point at the moment is I don't want to take it too far, because I think once it's gone that far, it's very difficult to bring it back.
No problem. Well, I know you're busy. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Dale Harwood.
Dale, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you. So there's a nice copper there. I don't know if you were able to hear, hopefully you could, but he was nice enough to answer a few questions around what happens in a situation like this. Obviously, they're here to observe, they're here to make sure anything doesn't escalate, at the same time being present and making sure they don't escalate anything themselves. So, nice enough for him to give us 2 minutes of his time to explain that one. This has been going on a little while. I don't think people realise that the people up here, what they're calling themselves the Israelite school, are not the same sector of people, I think, as the Zionists in Israel that are bombing Palestine and the Gaza Strip at the moment. So I shall bring this back. So we've got a lot more police presence turning up now. We've got 1, 2 here. And then we've got a whole team of them here So I wonder if they're getting ready to move in and maybe stop this. As it may escalate. I think. Get 'em. Make a great thumbnail. Got more units here. We've got some dog units as well present. 2 unmarked Skodas. I think these are also dog units. I would have a guess at saying so. What's going on, mate? You right?
That's it. End it. Yeah, to the car factory.
Excuse me. Am I not right in thinking?
Just come away from me.
Do you mind not touching me? Don't touch me.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I didn't like the way you
No, I'll go where I want. Don't touch me. Your camera should be on as well. Your camera should be on as well.
When I see fit.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
No, you're meant to have it on, buddy.
No.
In a situation, I've already spoke to some of your, the thing of fun, I've already spoke to some of your superiors. Why'd you just put your hand on me for as well? You're meant to be here to de-escalate situations, not escalate them. Don't put your hands on a member of the public again without their permission, right?
I didn't like the way that you was coming towards me, mate.
The way I was coming towards you?
Yeah.
You're off your head, mate.
Okay.
Make sure you keep your camera on in future. Make sure you keep your camera on in future. What's your badge number as well?
There's my badge number, mate.
Disgusting, mate.
That's my name, Jones.
Jones.
Yeah,
Mr. Jones, you are a disgrace.
Yeah. See you later.
I'm not your bud, you call me sir. I'm not your bud.
No,
Speak to me with some professionalism, yeah?
No.
You call me sir, you address me as sir. Okay? So you're going to address me as sir? No, you're not going to address me now, no? Why is that? Is your ego getting in the way? Is your ego getting in the way of calling me sir? Is your ego getting in the way? I think it is, isn't it? Am I right in thinking all your body cameras should be on in a situation like this? $4179? Should your body camera not be on in a situation like this? I mean, if it was to escalate right now, you're not going to be able to have gathered any evidence. And you're probably going to ask people like me with a camera.
Excuse me, lad, you live stream?
No, not live streaming. You what, mate? You what, buddy? You what, mate? You what, buddy?
Fuck off.
It's not in your face. What did you say? You're making a threat in the street, yeah? Huh?
Leave the police alone.
Leave the police alone? Just having a conversation, mate. I was having a conversation. You're a bootlicker. Bootlicker. See you later, bootlicker. See you on YouTube tonight. Sausage. Two three's got his camera on. That's good to see. At least someone's going to pick something up when it all goes off.
The Bible says Christ put a dark-skinned black man. Now, this is my problem. Why ain't this ever been told, man? Some of us go in church when we were young. We got the internet now, all this information that you can get under your fingertips. Meanwhile, no one's ever told us this, man. No one's ever read Revelation 101 and how Christ is like. This is real oppression, man. And if you got energy for oppression, and you got fight in your heart for oppression, then you need to fight with us, man, and fight against this. This is what I don't understand. Everyone has so much zeal, they're ready to try and fight us, ready to fight us. Meanwhile, where was the energy for Mark Duggan, man? Mark Duggan died by the hands of the police. The Metropolitan Police left him dead on the concrete floor, man. And no one cared. No one cared. Can't one can. And if we got a school at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, Vincent Green, all our people, blacks, Hispanics, Navy are allowed to come with the ISPK started at 1 West Street, 1 West Holly 5th Street, under Commanding General Yahya. And with that, shalom.
Why are you clapping for? Why are you clapping? Did you succeed? Why are you clapping for? Go home, man. Go home. Pack your shit up, man. Hey, God. I don't care, man. Why are they clapping for us, yeah? What are they going to do? She's dying, man. You take it.
One is a breakdown, so one is kind of visual. Contact numbers
what they get differentiated.
You're the true Israelite, brother. But big man, you're Israelite, yeah? Israelite, yeah?
The proud Israelite.
No clue if I'm honest. From what I know, these are different people from the Zionists that are obviously bombing Gaza right now. I think they'd have probably done a better job if they'd explained that earlier on. Maybe people wouldn't have got so angry. But they represent a different...
It was explained many times.
You might have done, I wasn't here. But I am right, yeah? You're a different group of people. You don't associate... You don't represent the Zionists.
The problem is that people want to attack other people and act like we're doing something that we are not doing. This is the problem. The problem is that she came up here, she kicked the signs, and then they're all acting like wild animals, doing whatever they were doing, without even trying to understand what we were talking about. And then, when we did try to explain, you saw what they were doing with that shouting and carrying on and trying to speak over us. So there was no logic, they're not victims in this, they're violent. They are violent people. And they tried to oppress us because they thought that it was an easy little win because they outnumbered us. That's not the way it is. And the God of Israel, the true Israelites, not the people in Israel today, the God of people on this side right here, He's coming to bring judgment. And all these nations will have to answer for their crimes, man. You understand?
Yeah.
All these nations will have to answer for their crimes. And so, you heard what I said, you heard what we've been saying since 1969, and we shall see the Lord's judgment come on the earth.
I hear you say that God's chosen ones... No, hang on. God's chosen ones are only black people, Indian, I think you said, Indian native,
the people
and...
on that side are the Lord's chosen people.
I don't see a white nation in there.
That's what who the people of God are. That's what it says.
I'm just saying, it doesn't. There's no white nation there. If I was to go through there, not one of those countries represents a white man or woman.
Right.
So are you trying to say that there's no room within Christianity for white people?
It's not Christianity, obviously.
It kind of is, right? It kind of is. I just think you've done a good job about pointing about people being racist, but you've done a good job of coming across racist yourselves. So you sounded a bit hypocritical, that's all. But I appreciate you giving me the time anyway. No, I appreciate you giving me the time, man. Trying to just understand. I am right though, yeah? They called everybody here racist while being racist. Yeah? Alright, just wanted to make sure I was in the right place, yeah? I have been paying attention. No worries. No worries. So, well, just when I thought I know what's going on. So we've got police here, standing this side as people disperse. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got quite a few here, and then we've got a row of them at the back here. And then if you go over these guys here, you'll see there's even more police. So people, it's all calmed down now. These guys are packing away. People seem to have dispersed from, members of the public seem to have dispersed now. We've got a big row of police presence at the back here along past Greg's, going all the way down as far as Primark. We've got some over here as well. But yeah, they didn't really have to intervene in the end. But they called out, what? Let's have a quick count up of how many police I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I can see 24 police officers at the moment. There was some unmarked cars with dog units, but they don't seem to have stuck around. I think they come, assessed the situation and realised they wasn't really needed. But as you can see, it's all now calmed down, and it's all now calmed down. Everyone's dispersed and gone their way. But yeah, so just another day in Birmingham, guys. Just another day in Birmingham. So, like I say, we've got a lot of police here present. Yeah, that one copper, I think he could touch me. I don't know what he thought he was doing. But yes, I'm going to leave this one here. It's all died down. More stuff going on here in Britain.
Let Jesus Christ be your hope. See, we have all these false religion.
This guy's saying there's false religions.
And now the world is confused. We're trying to give you the truth.
See what this guy's saying.
Trying to give you the truth. Get baptized.
Now that's not good. You had this guy preaching Christianity, and these guys here, these Muslim girls here, being very disrespectful towards the Christianity faith. So it seems it doesn't matter what belief you are or what ethnic background you are. There seems to be hate from either side. Like, this is what I'm seeing. Literally, as this guy's preaching, some Muslim girls have just walked past there and been rather disrespectful towards the Christian faith now. So it's absolute crazy. But I'm going to leave this one here and say I'll see you guys on the next one. If you do like the video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section after this video, and let me know what you thought of what you've just seen. Absolute crazy, and I just literally stumbled across it. I wasn't meant to come across this today, but I did. So till next time, people, God bless and peace out.